Next one. George and Lee Sung sell stereos. Last month, George sold 3 more stereos than Lee Sung. Together, they sold 45. How many did Lee Sung sell? Lee Sung is what we want our answer is, and George is our other variable. Well, it says together they sold 45. So George plus Lee equaled 45. So those are my 2 variables. George sold, so George equals 3 more than, you got to get, the than tells us to switch them around, so it'll be Lee plus 3, because we got the more means plus. We want to get the L on the other side, so that equation could be rewritten as George minus Lee equals 3. This one's really set up nicely for solving by by elimination. So G and G makes 2G. L minus L makes 0. And you get 48. 45 and 3 makes 48. Divide both sides by 2. So George makes 24. And he sold 3 more than Lee, so Lee sold 21. The other way to do this problem is to use your calculator. And here are the 2 equations that we're going to be using, this one and this one. So we enter those in our calculator, mode 5, 1. And it's 1 and 1 makes 45. 1 and minus 1 makes 3. And we get George sold 24, Lee sold 21. Next one. Gwen's Lawn Care performs standard and enhanced lawn care. Standard lawn care is $75.99 per month. The enhanced lawn care is $105.99 per month. If Gwen has 29 units and took in $2,743.71, how many enhanced customers does she have? This problem is perfectly set up for solving by elimination, because you can get your how many enhanced customers. Let's use the letter E for enhanced, and then we've got standard is the other one. Let's use the letter S. It says she has 29 customers, so enhanced plus standard is 29. Now, enhanced cost 105, so 105.99. So this is our number equation, and this is our dollar equation. 105.99 enhanced plus 75.99 standard is 2743.71. I would really urge you to use your calculator on this one, because at some point you're going to have to use your calculator on this one anyway, because those 99s are going to make your life miserable otherwise. So let's go mode 5, 1. And our first equation is 1 and 1 makes 29. Our second equation is 105.99 and 75.99 makes 2743.71. And our enhanced, we have 18 enhanced customers and 11 standard customers. Next one. The investor earned $3,870 interest in 1 year from 2 accounts. The annuity paid 6.3% yearly. The money market account paid 4.5% yearly. If the total investment was $70,000, how much money was in the annuity? Use the dollar sign but not commas to record your answer to the nearest dollar. So in this case, we've got 2 equations to set up I always like to draw a box. I probably should have drawn a box for the last one too, but I didn't. We've got the, we're going to add going down. Okay, we've got, how much money was in the annuity? That's what we're looking for. And then we've got the money market is the other one. Okay, those are our two amounts. So let's take the dollars. We know the dollars add up to 70,000. Okay, we've got the dollars in the annuity and the dollars in the money market account. If you multiply by the rate, you get the interest. So dollars times rate is interest. So we added going down, we're going to multiply going across. So it says the annuity pays 0.063. The money market pays 0.045. Now, the total interest, it says, is $3,870. I said we multiplied going across, so this is 0.063A. This is 0.045M. So our two equations are this one here and this one here. Let's enter them on our calculator. Mode 5, 1, and we get 1 and 1 makes 70,000. 0.063 and 0.045 makes $3,870. So X is 40,000, so the annuity is 40,000. The money market is 30,000. You add those together, you get $70,000. Next one. Number 11. Find the cost per can of chicken noodle soup. Chicken noodle soup. If, and their other variable is bean with bacon soup. If 8 cans of chicken noodle soup and 6 cans of bean with bacon soup totals $16.04. 3 cans of bean with bacon soup and 10 cans of chicken noodle soup totals $14.92. Okay, just to show how particular I am about math, it's starting to bother me that my variables aren't in the right order, so I'm going to switch them around. 6b plus 8c is 16.04. I always like to have them in alphabetical order. 3b plus 10c is 14.92. Perfectly set up for using our calculator. We could solve it by elimination, but this one is just perfectly set up for our calculator. Mode 5, 1. 6 and 8 makes 16.04. 3 and 10 makes 14 point, I can't see what that says, 92. And we get the bean with bacon soup is $1.14. The chicken noodle soup is $1.15. I forgot what the bean with bacon was. $1.14. And they're really close to the same price, aren't they? $1.14 and $1.15. Next one. Get my You need 90 milliliters of solution that is 44.44% water. Chemical B is 40% water. Chemical C is 50% water. How many milliliters of chemical B? So that's what we're looking for. And then C is our other one to achieve the desired results. Okay, this one's perfectly set up for a chart. We've got milliliters, percent, total going across. Our two variables are B, which is 40%, C, which is 50%, and our total, which is 44.44%. Okay, this adds up to 40B. This adds up to 50C, and this adds up to 44.44T. You need 90 milliliters, so this should be 90 right here. I didn't see that before. So this will be 90 times 44.44. Let's do that on our calculator. Got to get back to computational mode. 44.44 times 90 is $3,999.60. Okay, so let's see. I didn't get enough. Fours in there. I better redo that multiplication. 44.444 times 90 is $3,999.96. It's looking an awful lot like this number is supposed to be 4,000, because now it's 96 cents. If we rounded that to the nearest dollar, we'd get $4,000. Okay, our two equations are this one and this one. So let's go mode 5-1, and we get 1 and 1 makes 90. 40 and 50 makes 4,000. So we have 50 of chemical B and 40 of chemical C. Next one. Find the cost of a bushel of corn if Carden sold 100 bushels of beans and 60 bushels of corn for $1,620.40, and Gander sold 60 bushels of beans and 85 bushels of corn for $1,246. Corn, we want to know the price of corn per bushel. Well, we've also got beans will be a certain amount. So 100 beans plus 60 corn is 1,620. 60 beans plus 85 corn is 1,246.15. Now we want to use our calculator to solve those two equations. Mode 5-1. 100, 60, 1620. 60, 85, 1246.15. And we get X, the corn price is $12.85 a bushel, or $12.84 a bushel. And the beans, no, I'm sorry, that's the beans. Yeah, that's the beans is $12.80. The corn is $5.59 a bushel. That's why I always write them in alphabetical order, because I need to have my answers be in the right order. So $5.59 is how much a bushel of corn costs. And that is the problems for this assignment.